Well, it's time. It's time that we take all these steps that we've been going through and really start putting them together. Join us in this video where we cover the process of conjunction. What's going on, y'all? My name is Sean Taylor, a journey on this trip called life, passing through, sharing some tips, tricks, and tools that we can all use to help gain clarity and find direction in our lives. And in this video, we're talking about the process of conjunction. It's represented by the earth element, is because we start taking all these previous steps and really start grounding them into our new being. We take the fire element, where we burned away all those calcified thoughts, all those limiting beliefs, and we took that ash and we submerged it in the waters and emotions and really felt into them. And then after, we lifted them to the surface, brought them to the air, and got in tune with our spirit as we separated away all that sediment and all the stuff that we don't need. And now we're bringing these three elements together. We're getting our mind's clear, our feelings and emotions are tuned with us, and we're aligned with our spirit. And so we start taking these actions, we start thinking in new ways, and this is the whole process of conjunction, where we put all these aspects together and start really seeing the manifestation of what this process does on the physical realm. This is where we bring together both the masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. We get in tune with our intellect and our logic. We also brought that in harmony with our intuition. And then we also brought it in tune with our spirit through that separation process. And now we're discarding all that sediment, all that dross, and we're bringing together these aspects that we've collected and that we want to move forward with. We start birthing a new individual, and we're continuing this process of transformation. And through this conjunction process, we start tuning into a new, more purified being of ourselves, because we've cleared away that mental antenna of all that extra dross, all that extra burnt shit, bullshit, and we burned it away. We got in touch with our feelings, and we figured out what is really us and what is not. We got rid of everything we don't need. And through that separation process, we, again, separated all that sediment and really panned out that gold and brought that forward. So if you think of us as an antenna, we have a cleared antenna so we can receive more cleared and purified signal from higher self, consciousness, whatever you'd like to call it. But we weren't able to receive this before because our antennas were all gunked up with this ego attraction and not being in that driver's seat. We're just along for the ride. But now that we're in the driver's seat, we have a clear antenna, we have clear sights, and we start putting all this together. The process of conjunction. And through this process of conjunction, we start putting together these internal elements that we've been cultivating, and we begin to bring them forward into our external world, and we begin to really see how it interacts. And that dovetails with our next video that we got coming up, the process of fermentation, where we start delving into more of the spiritual realms, because we're taking this action and receiving new results, because we're taking those new actions after that process of separation. And that's where we get a feeling, an essence, and an idea of the proof of this new being that we're cultivating and bringing forward. That spirit starts to emerge, and we get the opportunity to step into that. And as we start stepping into that, we might start seeing a new world, start seeing it with new eyes. We don't have that veil over, or that ego is in control, and things that may have triggered us or got us going previously, we might laugh at them now because, looking back and being able to evaluate these things, you don't see the purpose or the point of getting hooked into these things. So you might simply laugh at them. Well, That's a good thing. That's progress right there. And progress is what it's all about. We've taken and purified all that our mind, body, and spirit are. And so we receive more of that purified essence. We cleared out that antenna so we can have a more purified signal. We're not getting that static that's messing up our signal and maybe leading us into different directions. We know right where we want to go. This is a great step to get your ass in the grass. We talked about how this is represented by the earth element. It's really grounding down these more spiritual thought elements and grounding them down into this physical realm and really start manifesting that new being that we're meant to be. If you haven't joined on this journey yet by subscribing, please do. We're gonna continue on this journey and continue on this process of transformation. And I'm excited to see where it all goes. I'm excited to see where you go, see what things you transform into, and the things that you transform. Give this video a like if you got outside and got some fresh air today. And join us for our next video, the process of fermentation, where we start getting that spirit and putting these practices into practice and figuring out and finding out the proof of this new being, this new person you're becoming and transforming into. As always, peace and much love, y'all. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.